What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Super Beast GN here. We are playing a Golgari Janky deck. It has something to do with creatures and earthbending and, well, it's a little bit of a lot of things. So it's not actually one thing, but we do have we'll go over the new cards first, and then we'll kind of decide as a group what kind of deck this actually is. But we have this is a new one here. This is Earth Village Ruffians, 2 and a black or green. When this creature dies, Earthbend 2. Earthbend means target land you control becomes a 0/0 land creature with haste. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on it when it dies, or is put into exile. Return it to the battlefield tapped. So, there's no way they can, like, ruin your lands. They're not ruining your lands. The only... Yeah, there's nothing they can do about these lands. Once they die or exile, they come back. And even if they deadly cover up, they exile them, but they're still exiling them, you know? Like, so then they come back, you know? So it's like... It's kind of weird. It makes it so like, hey, we want to earthbend. Most people will be like, I'm not going to earthbend my lands, you know? Like, but this earthbend makes it really cool, you know? The lands are not going to die, really. And we have the Long Feng Grand Secretariat. We've played this before. Whenever a land I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield or a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's just here because we are going to be earthbending just a little bit. Another newer card is the Dai Li Agents. And Dai Li Agents is 3, a black and a green, which, you know, it's fine. It's 5 mana. Pretty average, but like we're going to be ramping a little bit. And when this creature enters, Earthbend 1, then Earthbend 1. So you're going to Earthbend 1 twice. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them. And then, of course, Earthbending puts the +1/+1 counter on the creatures, on the lands. Another new one that we have is Ba Sing Se. I think I'm saying that right. I might not be, but you know, pronunciations. For 3 and a tap, with this land, we can Earthbend 2. So basically 4 mana. You can Earthbend 2, activate only as a sorcery. And what that means is we can just Earthbend any land we want, and we can Earthbend the Restless Cottage. And that seems weird, you ask. You know, you say, that seems weird because it can already become a 4/4, but not permanently. So we can make the Restless Cottage a 2/2, and then it still gets the effect of creating the food token and exiling something from the graveyard. So we can actually build it up over time and make it stronger. And if the opponent wants to kill it, it just comes back, you know? Otherwise, if they want to kill the Restless Cottage, it doesn't come back. So I think I like that much better, even though it maybe takes a little bit more time to get it to where it needs to be. But I do like that. We have, in the deck, we have a lot of sorceries that are actually also creatures. So like the Mosswood Dreadknight has a sorcery on it. It's an adventure. The Scavenger Regent, the Disruptive Stormbrood, the Bloomvine Regents, the Stormkeld Vanguards are all creatures, but they're also utilities that can do other things like draw a card, get a land, destroy an enchantment, kill a creature. And that's why we have Vivien Reid in the deck, because Vivien Reid allows us to get a land or a creature, which is everything we want to do in this deck. But the other thing is, like, we can just basically find a board wipe. If that board wipe is the Scavenger Regent, we could just find it with Vivien Reid because it is a creature, but it's also a board wipe. You know, if we need to kill one thing, we need to kill an enchantment, we can do that. We can do that with Vivien. But if we don't want to, like, minus Vivien, you know, and put her in danger, we can always get the Stormkeld Vanguard. We can always get the Disruptive Stormbrood if we need to, you know? I really do like this. And then what's great about this is the omens, the ones that are omens, they go back into the deck, so you can just search them out again with Vivien Reid. So a lot of a little bit of synergy there. I would say a lot of synergy. To get there, we do have Llanowar Elves for the ramp, and we do have Clifftop Lookouts to get more lands to the field, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking to do more lands and do a little bit of earthbending. And then if we can earthbend and make everything indestructible and +2/+2, that's also really good with Vivien. So there also is that. Once everything's indestructible, Long Feng kind of is useless, but hey, that's where you want to be in life. If your good cards are useless, in a good way, I should say, that's the place you want to be at, you know? What else? So the Ruffians will, when this creature dies, they'll Earthbend 2, so we want it to die, and when it dies, Long Feng does its thing. We get the +1/+1 and all that good stuff. We do have Dragon Snipers, because I think Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch is really good on a 1/1. I've talked about this card before. I really like this card. This is probably one of my favorite uncommons. And yeah, so we give it Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. Vivien Reid with her emblem gives it Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Anything with Vigilance and Indestructible is really good, but like we still have the Death Touch, so anything that wants to block it, boom, you know, dead. And we got the Foggy Bottom Swamp. This is from the last Airbender set. And the reason I have this in here is I wanted to try it out. It says sacrifice this land to draw a card. And if it is currently a creature through Earthbending, you draw the card and it goes back to being a land. So you really don't lose much. So you can just keep doing that for the 4 mana, you know, which I really like. But it's not really the most important thing in the deck or something that we're probably going to use a lot of. But I just thought like that could be some good synergy there. It's like to actually draw a card and still keep our land, you know. Because that's the problem sometimes is you don't want to sacrifice that land and get that disadvantage, you know. But other than that, pretty straightforward deck, pretty janky deck. I would say maybe, possibly, it's a little bit of a budget deck. It's not super budget, but if you minus the Llanowar Elves that are not supposed to be mythics, but this version is. Dreadknights, yeah, I mean, it's not that budget, but it is kind of, I mean, it's like little bits here and there, you know. But I like it, and I think it's cool, and I wanted to give it a try. You know that we love jank around here. We always trying to do that jank, and I also love Golgari, so Golgari Jank is where we want to be. So I don't know what to actually call this deck. It's just a little bit of a lot of things, and it's like, you know, we can put counters on things, we can animate our lands, we can we're doing the Omen thing, the Adventure and Omen thing. So there's a lot of things that we're doing in this deck. A little bit of a lot of things and seeing if it works. So let's see how this deck does. You don't know jank. It's technically what I'm calling it right now. And maybe that'll be a series. Maybe we'll just do jank. I mean, we always do jank, so it's like not really worth it doing a series. Anyways, let's get into the games and see how you don't know jank does. You go first. Absolutely. Let's go. Let's do it. The Blooming Marsh, the Llanowar Elves. Let's go. Go play our Vivien very soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. Fountainport Bell. Alright. Draw a Clifftop Lookout. I demand it. Okay, never mind. Alright, attack. Nothing else to do, so. Oh boy. Attack. Next turn, I will be able to play the Vivien, so if they want to counter this, that's fine. They don't. Which scares me that they're going to counter the Vivien. We could have done it that turn, I think. No, we couldn't have. Yeah, we could definitely do it this turn. Weapons manufacturing. Get rid of that. I've made lots of friends in this. Booyah! Alrighty, that's gone. Now what? Get lost? Aegis Assimilation. Gotta get my creatures, man. Oh man. Alright, let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Who you share this city with. Drawing a card. Playing the Knight. Playing the Clifftop and saying go. I don't care if something becomes this, you know, it's like fine. Repurposing Bay. Okay. Go ahead and do this. That. Let's play this. Always good. Get rid of that. And attack, you're down to 11. Alright. So they know that if they do the thing... Legion Extruder. Any target. I would have done it to Vivien, but it's fine. Let's see. See what they can do? They don't even try? Okay. Cool, man. Dai Li Agents. Go ahead and counter it, my friend. You would like to counter it now. There we go. That's all. Oh no! We won. Yay. Opponent goes first. Okay. This comes in untapped once we have the basic land, so we can do Blooming Marsh into Forest into... Oh, hello. Blooming Marsh into Llanowar Elves into Forest. Do into Clifftop Lookout. Like that. We'll take 2. That's fine. Gotta set up, right? Got to. Can't afford not to anymore. Firebending. Awesome. Just a little awesome. Put them both out. And let's say go. And what the hell? You go first. Sure. We can play just about everything here. Dragon Sniper. I like the Dragon Sniper. Pretty good stats for an uncommon, I think. Tiny bones. Alright, well. Attack. Just getting that in. They either lose their tiny bones or they don't. Cecil. This is forests only, right? Two basic forests. I will attack. Do you accept this attack? You do. Alright. Oh no! Don't even think about it, my friend. Okay. Sure? I'm not gonna... Well, they can't block with that, damn it. I just realized that. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We missed 1 damage. We missed 1 damage, my friend. Alright. They do get to play the Dreadknight from my grave, if they wish. Oh, hello. They can't play that. Why would they pick that? They could pick. They could have picked. Oh, they could. Yeah, they could have picked the Dreadknight. They picked that. They can't play that. They just miscalculate how much mana it costs? Alright.
There's something almost feral about tenacious, isn't it?
I don't want that. And then, what are we doing? They can't kill this yet. Hopefully we can get an untapped black mana source. Oh, they can kill it. Oh no. DOS is bad.
I lost.
Alright, so that's dead. Now they get to pick something from my graveyard to play. And I would pick the Dreadknight. Just saying. For my sake. For my sake, I would. They don't. The Dragon Sniper's good. That's a good one. And let's do that. Kill that, I guess. Taking the same amount of damage no matter what. Let's do boom and boom. And let's take out the miners, because those can come back. So what else we got? Deadly cover up in the hand. Corpses are bad. Alright, get another. Let's get another one. I think the Restless Cottage can come in handy here. For sure. If we earthbend it, does it still get the effect? I think it does. This is whenever this land attacks. Let's see. What'd they take? Deadly cover-ups? I don't care about that. I'm just gonna draw a card now, buddy. And let's attack. Get rid of that. It stays a creature is the thing, which is what I like here. Well, I don't like that actually. Okay. Get some more lands. Ooh, that's a good land to have. And let's go with that. Get rid of that. Or 5. They don't have the thing yet. Does this does what I think it does, right? Yes. Get rid of that. There we go. Now we get to pop 2 of these. That's pretty good. Okie doke. This cannot block. Gain some life, my friends. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. We got Vivien.
I'll show you city slippers, how we
Look for a
handle
creature
the wild.
of some sort.
You can't bury the creatures of this world in steel and stone.
I like this one actually better. That kills that. They don't have any creatures in the graveyard, which is nice. Getting rid of our own things here. Attacking for 4. They're down to 4. Next turn, if they don't have any blockers, we can Earthbend and win. Or we can just play another cottage. We can just do the other cottage thing. All right, I like this. Earthbending's pretty cool. Blessing, say. I think. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Okay. This token can't block. Okay. Can't block. Probably would have been better if they just... Alright, well.
Nature speaks, and I listen.
Alright, so if we do Earthbend. Earthbend that. Earthbend that. And then what if we just got rid of the other Clifftop Lookout so they can't get more lands? And we won. Alright, cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. You go first. Sure. Yeah, I don't mind that. That's fine. If we do find a Clifftop Lookout, I'll be happy. But if not, I will be very, very sad. Llanowar Elves. Blooming Marsh is actually pretty good. Kill that. Is it always right to bolt the bird? No. No, it isn't. Another Llanowar Elves? Sure. Let's go like this. Pretty good. I'm gonna do that so we can play Vivien next turn, possibly. Bristly Bill. Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not going to block it, but, you know. Okie doke. I think Vivien's the right play here. What do you guys think? Probably not. I don't know. Probably Clifftop Lookout.
I'm on the hunt. Oh, I've made lots of friends in this town.
Well. Lands enter tapped, so unfortunate, but hey, if they don't kill our Llanowar Elves, we can just use the deadly cover-up anyways. Ice Till Explorer. Absolutely! So Vivien is dying, but we do get to kill the Bristly Bill. Too bad it's Ice Till Explorer and not anything else.
This isn't worth my
But that's fine. Alright. We can do... Yeah, I think we have to do this. Anything to make your creatures indestructible? Or is it just hexproof? Okay. Traveling Chocobo. And... What else? Now they're just playing lands. Let's go like this. Clifftop Lookout. And let's do this. And I think they're gonna have a moss, one of those hydras. Mosswood hydras. Okay. They get double triggers. Yeah. So we get to do it for 5. Hopefully I don't play anything else. Oh, I should have played that first. I'm okay with that. Yeah, you can hit me. Actually, no you can't. I'm gonna block. Because it's gonna die anyways, right? Alright, so we gotta do it for... I'm gonna do it for 6. Just to be safe. Six, just to be safe. They can put 1 counter on it. And that's what I'm scared of. With like a snakeskin veil. Yeah, see? They just wasted it for no reason. There's a Hydra. And of course, disabled. Okay. I have to do this now. 1, 2. Yeah. All right, we got it, baby. Hell yeah. You go first. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Maybe I'll draw a Mosswood Dreadknight, you know? We'll eventually get the Clifftop. Okay, Seasoned Vanguard. Alright. A lot of things are 3 mana in this deck, but here we go. Guard. Okay. The Blooming Marsh into anything. We get to find board wipes with the Vivien Reid, as long as that board wipe is an omen. Sheltered by ghosts. Okay. Okay. Find it. Find it, baby.
You won't listen to nature. Those that
That is
survive
not it.
are seeking for it.
Alright. Well, we're taking some damage here. That is faux show. Might Valley Caller. Yeah, they kill that.
Even I need rest.
Whew. Let's go like this. And then like this, and we can block something at least. We may block something. And that is fine. Quest Valley Caller. Alright. Problem is, they're gonna kill me. Whoa. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then let's say go and hope that they don't try anything smart. That would be smart. Seam rip. Okay. Let's go like that. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Do that. I gotta do that. We survive with 1. This creature dies. Earthbend. Sure. Let's see what they're doing. No. Because I think I'm dead, right? Wait, no, I don't have to be. Hold on.
Scrap.
Oh, no, I do have to be.
You have your fate.
Yeah, I just
I have mine.
don't think we get through this one. Yeah, I don't think we get through this one. We got too much trample, man. We take 1 damage, we're dead. Yeah. Alright. Next game. Opponent goes first. We have a Restless Cottage. We have Bloomvine Regent. That's pretty good. Alright. Llanowar Vanguard. Okay. Hopefully we can do the thing. Johnny's Pride Mate. Okay. They're not gonna. It's not gonna get big this turn. We can do Clifftop Lookout, and then the next turn, if we get a black mana. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. That is a black mana, my friend. That works for me. We found it. We actually found it. All right. Opponent probably has a restless, raise the past. Okay. Well, I have to do this. That's for sure. But if they have a raise the past, they can't do it this turn. Well, they can if they have a land. Life Breed Duo. Okay. Alright, we can do this. This. And this. And then we have the Bloomvine Regents, too. Like, we can actually just play them as dragons. I'm okay with that. Here comes the Vanishing Light. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Because I can get that back. I say we just do this. Life 3 duo. Won't die. We don't need to do anything else here. We just need to not die here. Eight health left. My turn? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. We don't want them gaining any life. You know what? Let's do it. This way next turn we can just do that for more of it. If for some reason we need to. Essence Channeler. All right. So it's 1, 2. I always go one higher just in case they have some kind of way to put like a counter on it. So. And then let's Earthbend. And let's get the Essence Channeler out of there. That's more important than pretty much anything else. Alright, we are Earthbending. We are Cottaging. This is still a land, so they actually... It's a land, my friend. Non-land permanent. See that word that says non-land right there? See that? Non-land? Yeah. Pass. Let's gain some life. Let's out-life gain the life gain deck. Yeah, buddy. And let's start taking stuff out of your graveyard that matters. Let's Earthbend this. Just Earthbending, man. That's all we're doing. Bending the earth. Elspeth. Okay.
This is my duty. I welcome all allies.
I mean, just attack you, man, right? And I don't think they can really do much here. They have to block 2 things or they die. Actually, they die anyways. Never mind. We just won. My math ain't mathin' today. There we go. We got it. Jank, baby. Jank. Opponent goes first. Okay. I'll allow it. Only because I allow it. Mono black. Well, Llanowar Elves is dying, so that's something. At least. Let's just set up. Get some lands. Even though we don't have any black lands. No black lands. That's horrible. Creature of the Schism. Alright, let's go ahead and
We're the predators.
get that Foggy Bottom Swamp. We got that Foggy Bottom. I'm kind of scared of what they're going to do. If I'm being honest. They get both things, too.
Brave. But I sense it here.
Let's see if we can do something this turn.
Those that survive are stronger for it.
We can. And we can destroy target creature with power 3 or less. That is that. That's fine. Okie doke. I have a feeling there's going to be a room coming soon that draws them cards. But hey, what do I know? Deep Cavern Bat. Alright. I could kill it, but is it worth it? Farsight Revenant. Let's do some more.
We're the predators. You're the prey.
Did I just... Alright. I will block the Quasi Revenant. Wait, what? You're attacking her? Sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You're getting in the way.
Can we get
You have
a...
your family. I have mine.
I think actually this is better. Do this. We get to do this, because it's got reach. And we get to do this. And we say go. The more we do, like, the more we're doing here, like, jet. It's gonna die anyways, right? So, they're gonna gain the life anyways. Three. Well, let's just look for whatever.
Life is tenacious, isn't it?
I do like this. And then I actually do like... Hold on. Yeah. We can do... 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Wait. If we do 1, 2... Hell, I'm just gonna do it for 6. Right? No! Wait, I was gonna do a cool thing! Oh, man. Opponent goes first. Alright. I don't mind this. We are getting the swamped. Duress! Alright, Deadly Cover-Up's gone. Okay. And then I will go Swamp. Okay. Well, that came at a good time here. Alright. Get rid of that. Let's do this. Let's get a Clifftop Lookout. We have a Blooming Marsh. Demon Wall. What are you doing? What are you up to? They're just gonna take my deadly cover up, right? I can only do this as a sorcery. Maybe I should have just done it. I have nothing to play. Intimidation tactic. Wait, what was that? Creature. Oh no. Of course. Okay, we can do this. Just keep using it, I guess. That's fine. Power 3 or less. Couldn't get the counters on it. Let's see. I want it to be that one, just in case we want to like sacrifice it and we get draw a card and it becomes a land again. I do like that. Attacking. All right, we're doing some damage now. Is that the Legend of Korra? I don't know what the rest. No, my deadly cover up. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Wonder what those cards are in their hand. They know exactly what it is. I can't kill it in response, so we do get a 2/2 here. Well, they can kill it in response, but they don't. I doubt they have the card that does that. You know, it has to be what Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Yep, I don't have that in my hand. You know what I have. Boom. Baby, come back. You're just a lonely land. Baby, come back. Okay. I mean, earthbending is pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. Earthbend, baby. You go first. These are the... okay, you know, I'm gonna keep it just because we have lands, but like, these are the ones that scare me because I'm like, what if we never find the swamp, you know? We might. We could. I'm okay with that. Uh-oh. It's a hired bluff. Back. Okay. Fire Nation Cadets. Let's go with the Clifftop Lookout so we can get that black mana. You got it. I assumed it would be black. I mean, we haven't found one yet, and we're running out of stuff to do. Ember Heart Challenger. I'll take it. We're at 20. Let's go like this, actually. Power 3 or less. I mean, that could have easily went sideways. But let's Sheng Long over here. When things get powerful, Red struggles. So let's make them struggle. No attacks? Fire Nation cadets. As long as there's a lesson in your graveyard, they have fire. Okay, that's not a lesson. Alright. They might have something to kill it with, but they're gonna do turn inside out. Okay. Well, we kill it too. But they get something in return. Okay, we have a 6-7. 6-7. What the kids are saying these days. The other day my mom asked me what 6-7 means. She's like, what does 6-7 mean? I was like, Ma, I'm too old to know that. I'm too old. Yeah, you could do that. That's fine. Let's go with this, and let's get rid of the burst lightning. I don't care about the... I care about the burst lightning because they can just hit me face, and then we're getting pretty low. Yeah. Oh, hello. Now we're kind of going to, like, turn the game around, I think. I think so. Attacking. And no more Screaming Nemesis, so we don't have to worry about that. Which is actually really nice. Attacking. If they give up on this. It's a 6-7. 6-7. I think that's the stupidest thing. But you know what? We, as a people, think stuff is stupid that we don't understand, so... I mean, it could be cool. And we won. Awesome.